So the major stereotype of especially ballet dancers is that when they tie their pointe shoes, their ribbons go all the way up to their knees. Well, that's definitely not true. So I'm here to show you how it's really done. So I hope by following these steps you figure out how us ballet dancers tie our shoes. So you start out with your pointe shoe pads, and basically you normally have just the one pad, and then depending on your preference and what you like, depending on where you get blisters on your foot, you can have different pads to put on as well as this one. So basically, I tend to get blisters on my pinky toe and my big toe, so I use a tiny pad on my pinky toe and on my big toe, like this. And then, particularly on this foot, and a lot of dancers tend to get this, I get bunions, which is basically this bone, because this toe gets pushed back this way, this bone tends to stick out, and then after a while it can be really painful. And you can actually form a blister on your bunion as well. So I use this, which is a spacer, to put between my big toe and my second toe to space it out so that this toe doesn't go all the way back. Then I put on the major pointe shoe pad on top of everything. And normally, if I were in a dance class, I would have tights, and I would put the tights on top of everything. But today I don't. And then I have the actual pointe shoe, and it depends if you like to or not, but I personally like to bend them a little bit before I actually put them on. And then, so you put your foot through the elastic, like this, and then you put your foot into the shoe, like this, and you pull the elastic and the heel over the heel of your foot. Now, when you get new pointe shoes, you have to adjust this, and it basically adjusts how tight this part of your shoe is. So when you get new shoes, it's usually really loose, and you have to tighten it based on your foot. Then comes the part of tying your shoe. So basically, many teachers don't even know this, but the most efficient way to tie your shoes so that they're not too tight or too loose when you get up is having your foot being 90 degrees with the floor. So basically, this part of your leg is perpendicular to the floor. And you want the bottom of your shoe to be on the bottom of your foot. That's a pet peeve of mine, if it's not. And then basically 90 degrees, and then you take the inside ribbon and you go once around and then twice around, and you hold it there. And then you take the outside ribbon, and then I usually go under and over. And then you tie back down, keep your foot flexed, and you have the two ribbons, and you want to tie it on the inside of your foot, not on the back side, or other side, or inside, and especially on the back. If you tie it on the back of your foot, and if something goes wrong, you can potentially pull your Achilles tendon. So then when you tie your pointe shoe, you want to tie it on the inside of your foot, like I said, and then you want to tuck it. So basically, this is your ankle bone, and you want to tuck it behind your ankle bone, because if you tie it on your ankle bone, it'll hurt when you get up. And then, once you have your pointe shoe on, when you get up and you kind of just want to start getting ready for a class, you just kind of want to warm up your leg. And so basically what you would do in a normal class is you would start out parallel, and you would just go up like this and onto your foot, and then down and back. And basically the whole point The whole idea of point is that you have a center of gravity, and if you're on 2 feet, that center of gravity should be between your 2 feet. And if you're on 1 foot, your center of gravity should shift towards that 1 foot so you can balance. So, to recap, first you put on any preference of pointed soles that you want to put on. Then you slip on the shoe. You start with the inside ribbon. You go twice around. You take the outside ribbon. You go twice around. You tie it on the inside of your ankle. And then to get up, you just roll up to point a few times to warm up, and you're all good. So I hope after hearing my presentation, you don't give in to stereotypes of ballet dancers and probably chiropractors.